Hi everyone, it's Madam Nove via Intimate Galore, here to bring you some inspiration and empowerment, of course. So a quick spread that I'm going to do. I'm going to use 3 decks today, and I'm going to do the basic 4 card spread with your past patterns leading up to the present, and then we're going to discuss the present, we're going to discuss the future vibrations, and then the outcome of the season, the message. Again, this is for Capricorn for the end of the Libra season as we enter the Scorpio season 2016. You guys have had a lot going on, huh, Capricorn? A lot of new different opportunities that's been coming your way. A lot of people throwing ideas and different perspectives that you truly have a passion for. So let's see what's going on with this enchanted map deck that I'm going to use first. All right. The first position we have the Metamorphosis card, and this is the second time it came up. It actually came up in the Sagittarius deck, so we'll see. And I did shuffle pretty good. So, all right, Wizard of Awareness in the second position, the Mountain in the third position, and then Come Together in the fourth position. All right, Metamorphosis card. A lot of us know the definition of metamorphosis, and that is a true transformation. Indeed, you are in the process, or again, this is the past pattern card. You have been in the process of, changing and, getting deeper with yourself on a spiritual and physical plane. For some of you, change can kind of be a painful situation, or not so much painful, but in the instance of you having to maybe sacrifice a few things. And sacrifice can be major for some of us. And for you, it just depends on which area. But no need to fret in that. As a part of you does have to die, Capricorn, in order for it to be reborn. It's kind of like thinking of like a butterfly when it gets its wings, transforming from the worm. And again, it is a process and it does take a little time. So again, when we see this here in this past position, we must release old ideas. It's time, Capricorn. You must release old ideas and accept this transformation and know that there's something better that awaits you. In the present position here, we have the Wizard of Awareness card. Another beautiful, beautiful, beautiful illustration. When we see this, we have to know that it's time to be still and observe things and know that our intuition and our soul knows best. And indeed, you know that better than anyone. It is indeed important to become mindful and being observant and having a different perspective on things. And taking a seat, in the observer position to give you a better perspective, like as the way that someone sees you or views the things that you're doing or saying, or the emotions that you are projecting or not projecting. People come and go when we see this Wizard of Awareness card, and sometimes that's kind of hard for you to it's like an inner struggle with the self. But you must step up outside of yourself and experience this continual shift of evolution and understanding, and to rely on wisdom through the experience that you've had, Capricorn. Again, nothing is going to stay the same no matter how you want or whatever the case may be. You must give up your need to define and to limit yourself on ideals and ways of believing something or even pursuing something. A lot of times when I see this Wizard of Awareness card, Capricorn, it's telling you to let it be. Let it be. Just open yourself up to a plethora of things that you never even knew about or considered, especially coming after this Metamorphosis card. We really want to stay open and not fight this, because you'll get a more powerful perspective and understanding if you go along with this transformation. Thirdly, here in the future, the circumstances leading up to and the vibrations that you really can experience here during the season, we have the Mountain card. You have the capacity to flow and to thrive and be powerful around any obstacle. Anything that's in your way, anything that, has been pondering you and holding you up or whatever, it's time to get creative. When we see the Mountain card, a lot of people associate Capricorn with the goat. But you're actually the goat fish. Meaning that, hey, instead of taking that long journey or that tough journey up the mountain, it's best to go around it. A nice flow of things, Again, looking at the illumination of the card illustration, don't make the journey any harder than it has to be, This is definitely a time to adapt. Just looking at the card, looking at the moon, and, seeing the space of the sky in it, but knowing that indeed you are strapped, you are loaded, locked and loaded. You can do this, any obstacle. Know that there's a better way, easier and safer way, and something that you can indeed endure. Lastly here, in the final outcome, we have the Come Together card. Excuse me. And indeed, another beautiful illustration as I'm looking at it along with you, with the two giraffes and coming together. Hopefully you can see that. This is just telling you that love needs to be shared, Capricorn, It's time to express it and time to, include a lot of things that, you've been holding back on, and love is calling you to dance. It's out there, it's ready for you. You have a lot of good vibrations going on, and this love could be an intimate factor. This could be with friends, even with children. A lot of different things that you have been neglecting at this time. It's asking you to express it. It's a significant time to build foundations on relationships. The universe is definitely supporting you in this as we see this transformation that you're going through. Metamorphosis, with awareness, the mountain journey, and then the Come Together card. So, just do it. All kinds of relationships. As we talk about relationships, I guess we can go ahead and dive into, this, my Romance Angels cards to really look at your intimacy and your love factor. A lot of you work so hard to have so many different projects going on that you often neglect it without, your knowledge of, how powerful you can be and how intimacy can really, fuel you on a day-to-day basis. And for many of you, especially the masculine aspect, indeed, you do get your fair share of attention and awareness when it comes to intimacy. So let's see. First card here, engagement. Engagement here in the past pattern. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Indeed, what does that truly mean, Capricorn? I mean, you have to ask yourself in this instance. Even the love that you have for yourself, the engagement of that all. Or is it a particular someone, that's truly been vibrating with you, and clearly we've seen this Come Together card, as the outcome come into play and ask you to be more expressive in the sense of your emotions and, your intentions. And this comes under that metamorphosis, that transformational card in that first position, in the first layout. Then we have the soulmate card. Yes, this is your soulmate. Have you been wondering? Have you been vibrating so well with someone that's kind of scared you a little bit, and you're just like, hey, I thank you so much, or I just got out of something and I'm just like, no, And even if it's someone that you got out of something with and then you've been transforming, and maybe they have too. And so maybe this is, telling you indeed that, hey, maybe there needs to be a little more thought, a little more preparation, a little bit more engagement, as we see in the first card. Then in the third position, we have the Passion card. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Passion. Indeed. This whole spread during this season, Capricorn, it's been really asking you to come outside of yourself and to go ahead and to morph into something that you can really appreciate about yourself and about the relationships that you're currently having. So indeed, passion needs to be in there. This is beautiful. If you sow the seeds correctly and you are truly embracing the vibrations, then hey, this will just play out right before your eyes. Past life, interesting because I just mentioned this. Past life relationships. You have known each other before. This again, it sounds like maybe there was a relationship or something in which you survived with that maybe you took your time apart, or you did away with that for a couple of years or so, and maybe it's rekindling, and maybe it's time for you to again, as we looked at that Wizard of Awareness card, step outside of yourself and to really get a bigger and better perspective on what it was. So indeed, you have to manifest that in which you seek. So hopefully that little spread there empowers you to feel stronger about the connection. And so lastly, I'm going to do this law of attraction. And this is basically personally for you, something to manifest and to say every day as you do your prayer or your meditation rituals. Something for you to indeed to pull towards you the energies and the vibrations in which you seek. Right. As I enjoy people, I attract enjoyable people. You already knew that, but say it with me. As I enjoy people, I attract enjoyable people. You want great relationships, Capricorn. Indeed, you do. You enjoy people who are clever and funny and energetic and, nice people that can stimulate you and put you up on game, really incite your mind towards things that you already really wanted to do. And you love knowing that there's abundance of these type of people that you really seek. Again, you have to project this energy in order to receive this energy. You enjoy the people in whom you come in contact with and you have experiences with, and they enjoy you as well. So go ahead and create that spectacular co-creation. Go ahead and vibrate as strong as you need to in signifying certain relationships. And then lastly, I can focus specifically upon what I want. Say it with me. I can focus specifically upon what I want. Indeed, on a day-to-day basis, you are bombarded by mental stimulation, Capricorn. Ideas come to you all the time. People know that you are reliable and that, hey, but a lot of times you have so many ideals and so many goals that you lose sight. So at this time, as we see this card, the key word is focus. Focusing specifically upon what you want. And focusing on what's important to you, more so. And this can be stimulated by other people's thoughts. But what you must remember during this is not to let other people's thoughts overpower you or throw you off track on what it is that you want to do. Because again, as this card lets us know, that you have extreme power and precision when it comes on focusing on what you want, and once you do that, nothing can stop you. Indeed, I hope you have enjoyed the spread, Capricorn. I wish you the best of luck during the end of the season, going into the Scorpio season. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so below. Or if you've seen this on a social media site, please like and share, and go ahead and add me as a friend on Facebook at Nove, N-O-V-E Anderson, or you can like the business page, Intimate Galore. I am on Instagram at Madam Nove, and also Tumblr, Madam Nove Intrigue, a lot of nice risky blogs and different things that I do there. And then I have the website, intimategalore.com. Go there, get you some resources, read, and purchase some astrology merchandise. Don't you love these earrings? Yes, I have on this one. So until we meet again, Madam Nove.